Once upon a time, there was a happy and playful dog named Max. Max lived with his loving family in a cozy home, where he was always well-fed, well cared for, and had plenty of toys to play with. Max's parents adored him, and he was their favorite companion. They took him on long walks, played fetch with him in the backyard, and snuggled with him on the couch at the end of the day. One day, Max's family decided to take a road trip to visit their relatives. Max was excited to join them. He loved car rides and spending time with his family. The car ride was long and tiring, but Max didn't mind. He was happy to be surrounded by his family. However, as the day went on, Max's parents began to argue more and more. They disagreed about where to stop for lunch, which route to take, and other minor things. Max didn't like it when his family argued, but he hoped that they would make up soon. As they drove further, the arguments between Max's parents grew worse. They were shouting at each other and ignoring Max. Max could sense that something was wrong, and he was very afraid. Suddenly, Max's parents stopped the car at the side of the road and got out. They opened the door to let Max out, but he didn't understand what was happening. They got back into the car and drove off, leaving Max alone on the side of the road. Max was devastated. He watched as his family's car disappeared into the distance. He didn't understand why his parents had left him. Max waited for hours, hoping that his parents would return for him, but they never did. Max was alone, hungry, and thirsty. Days went by, and Max had to fend for himself. He tried to find food and water, but it was difficult. Max had always relied on his parents to take care of him, and he didn't know how to survive on his own. He felt alone and hopeless. Max was so sad, he just wanted someone to love him and give him a home again. Eventually, a kind-hearted woman spotted Max on the side of the road. She stopped her car, got out, and called Max over. Max was hesitant at first, but he could sense that this woman was different than his parents. She gave him some food, water, and a warm blanket. Max felt a glimmer of hope. The woman took Max to a nearby animal shelter, where he was examined by veterinarians and given a clean bill of health. Max had to stay at the shelter for a few weeks until a loving family came to adopt him. Max finally found the love and care he had been missing. From that day forward, Max's life was filled with joy, love, and new adventures. Max never forgot his parents, but he learned to trust people again. Max was no longer a sad dog left on the side.